Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 2007 BMW. This is a 328 XI or X-Drive, actually technically XI, wagon. It's got 89,000 miles on it. It's a clean title, clean Carfax car. We can finance this car through Alaska Federal Credit Union, and we can put an extended warranty on it and welcome trades. So we bought this out of California. We like this particular body style. They're great cars for the money. This is probably a $35,000, maybe $40,000 car new, you know, and for $15,000 at this point. Yeah, the function and reliability with this. So the 328 is a 2.8 liter 6-cylinder engine. The XI means all-wheel drive. They're now called X-Drives. It's really clean. I mean, we just like this generation. They're practical. Because of the all-wheel drive system, they're good in the bad weather, rain, snow. They're great beach cars, mountain cars. We just like them. So you can tell there's a little button there on the corner. That's a rear parking sensor. So you've got 4 little knobs in the back and the rear bumper here that give you the sensors. There you can see the 328. So if this was a newer wagon, it would say 328 and then it would say X-Drive on the side. So they've changed that a little. So you can see it's clean, it's gray interior. You've got the rear cargo cover and pet barrier. So this is the pet barrier here. And you can put that up here in the back, and then there's also slots in the back. It's also got rear fold down seats. We've got the books and one master key for it. It's passed both of our inspections, so when we buy these, we have them inspected at the auctions before they leave to make sure there's no problems with them. If there are, then we don't buy them, we unwind the sale, and if they show up after they pass the inspection and we find problems, we're able to unwind it or have it fixed. So that's maybe something that we do differently at our dealership that other people aren't doing. So you've got headlight washers on this particular car. You've got adaptive xenons. We had it detailed yesterday and we've got condensation in that, so I'm going to try and have that cleaned out. That's from pressure washing. Normally that shouldn't take place, but we pressure washed water into that. So you've got a panoramic roof here, so it's an extended sunroof. You can see the front half will retract and the back half is just so that you can get light into the back seat. So I'll show you the back seat. One of really the only cosmetic issues is, I don't know how this happened, but this is just worn away. The vents work, the center thing still works. I don't know. I can't explain that. Here's also this little loop here is for the pet barrier. So you put your seats down and that one on the other side, you can pull that pet barrier up and keep your pet in the back seat. And then these fold down, so you've got a flat cargo area in the back. Anyways, so you've got brushed aluminum trim on this. You've got power folding mirrors. So this little button here on the BMW, this is the mirror switch. That means you can hit that and then that'll turn your mirrors up, so when you park downtown. You've got dual power seats, dual lumbar. As you can see, the leather's in really good shape on both. I mean, the interior trim, other than that center console piece, which I can't explain, is really clean. There's the one master key I've got, push button start. And then you can see the driver's side seat is clean, the door, passenger side door, and then the dash, all in really good shape. So you have, and again, this is not a very common trim, especially back then, the brushed aluminum, and it's in really good shape. Let me turn some lights on. So you've got dual heated seats. And then you also have a hill descent control here. You've got dual auto climate control, so separate controls for each the cabin, driver and passenger side. And then up here you've got your tuner, your CD and aux input, and then the center console here you have a USB cable for an iPod. And then as far as the menu goes, you've got Bluetooth, an onboard computer, your configuration, and BMW Assist. So that's nice because your phone will operate through your stereo system. And then up here, dynamic traction control, and then locks. You've got a multi-function steering wheel, so this will allow you to scroll through radio stations or CDs. This is, I don't know what that is. So how about that? That's funny. Over on the left, you've got volume control. You've got a button you can program for voice activation and then Bluetooth activation. Over here, you've got a manual telescoping and tilt wheel. Your cruise control is down here. Your onboard computer system, which is your trip computer, your gas mileage, your service stuff is here. You've got driving lights and automatic headlights on the left. 89,144 miles. You even got a half tank of gas in here, believe it or not. And then up here you've got 3 buttons on the rear view for home link. Those are programmable for security gates and garage door openers. You've got a compass. And then, as I mentioned, panoramic roof. I'll slide that back just so they know that it works. It'll go back halfway and then it will retract back to that second piece of glass. So anyways, really nice cars. It's a ton of car for the money. And what we like about this particular, well, it's the only generation they actually made the wagon in was the 328. They didn't make a 335, but the 328 has just been a much easier engine to work on, much less labor intensive, better reliability, and just a better deal probably for consumers. If you've got questions or would like additional information, please feel free to contact us, and we can be reached at 503-227-2354. Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.